Can the Philadelphia Eagles make a run after this recent win against the Packers and become Super Bowl champions? That is the question we're going to answer today on the J All Day Sports Show. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and help us get in the algorithm. Last night, the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Green Bay Packers 22-10, but there are a lot of big buts. They didn't play necessarily their best game. The defense played great, and if the Eagles make a run this playoffs, it's not going to be the high-powered offense. It's going to be the defense that leads this team to the Super Bowl. Can they do it? Let's talk about it a little bit here, guys. I'm going to go over the box score from the game last night. Jalen Hurts, 13 of 21, 131 yards, 6.2 average, 2 touchdowns. QBR 62, rating at 111. The big thing here for Jalen Hurts, no interceptions. Barkley 25 and 119. I love that. Average almost 5 yards per carry. They sacked Jordan Love twice, picked him off 3 times, and there was that big special teams fumble, the first play of the game. Very impressive stuff. But there's not a lot to be super excited about offensively, right? Jalen Hurts, if we look at his playoff stats, not too bad. Especially with taking care of the football, right? He's played in 6 playoff games. He's got 3 playoff wins. Only 1 game he threw interceptions. The other 5 he threw no picks at all whatsoever. Very impressive. What's not really impressive is the 200 yards. 64% is about average for him, but 7 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. I want to see more touchdowns. I want to see more yards from Jalen Hurts. Now back to the box score. Devontae Smith went 4 for 55. Dallas Goedert had some big rumbling, stumbling plays. Great touchdown with those stiff arms. He's a big addition to this offense. But A.J. Brown, 3 targets, 1 catch for 10 yards. That's an abomination. Kellen Moore is struggling to find an identity outside of Saquon Barkley in this offense. He's having trouble getting Jalen Hurts throwing on time. There was some pressure on Jalen Hurts in this game, guys. At one point in the game, he had 22 dropbacks, and 11 of them he got pressured. That's not great for this really, really good offensive line. They got to play a little bit better, and they got to figure out ways to scheme up their weapons. I mean, having A.J. Brown catching the ball 1 freaking time is unbelievable. They didn't throw the ball to the running backs at all out of the backfield. Kellen Moore's offense, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's got to be better. He's got to figure out a way to get the ball in the playmakers' hands. To have a whole game of Jalen Hurts, who's getting pressured a lot, have only 2 catches to running backs for 4 yards, that's a pathetic statistic, guys. It's not good enough. Not good enough. What was good enough was the defensive line yesterday, guys. Very impressive. You look at the initial box score, 18 carries for 81 yards, 4.5 average. You're like, Josh Jacobs had a pretty good game, but he had 1 run of 31 yards. You take that 1 run out, he's now 17 for 50. That's 2.9 yards per carry. This defensive line was tremendous yesterday. They did great. Unfortunately, Nakobe Dean is hurt. It looks like he's done for the rest of the year. That really sucks. Huge donkey balls. But this defense is really good, led by Jalen Carter, and the cornerbacks. Darius Slay had that huge interception. Quinyon Mitchell had an okay game, but the D-line was the story. They just played really, really good, solid defense. No wide receiver on the Packers had more than 4 catches. No touchdowns allowed. Very, very impressive stuff, guys. I'm very, very happy with that. 33 total targets, 20 receptions. That's a pretty good ratio in my opinion. And then the average at 6.4 yards. Very, very, very good. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper into this game a little bit and figure out where the Eagles have to improve. Next week, they're going to play either the Vikings or the Rams. I honestly would rather play the Rams because that Vikings offense is very, very scary. The defense is pretty good, but they got the shit kicked out of them a few weeks back by the Lions. But if I had to pick a team, I'm probably picking the Rams over the Vikings. But either one, they're good football teams, playoff-worthy football teams. They're not going to make as many mistakes as this Green Bay Packers team did, a very young Green Bay Packers team. Third down efficiency, guys, that's an abomination. 2 for 11 is completely unacceptable. And if the Philadelphia Eagles want to move on past the division round to the NFC Championship game, they have to be more efficient on third down. Kellen Moore, what in the actual F is going on, bro? 2 for 11? That is horrific. That's less than 20% of the time you are making third downs. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. All right, guys, total plays, 57. Total yards, 290, not necessarily great. 13 to 21, I don't love that at all whatsoever. Saquon Barkley did Saquon things, and the Eagles got to turn down the freaking penalties. 7 penalties for 64 yards, not great. Time of possession shared, pretty much equal. If you get 4 turnovers on another team, there's no way in actual hell that the time of possession should even be remotely close at all whatsoever. This offense was completely inefficient, and they have to be better in all facets of the offense, minus Saquon Barkley, if they want to move on past the Vikings or the Rams, guys. That's just calling it like I see it. They are a great team, but they need to be better, straight up. Let's dive a little bit deeper into these stats. And hey, Jake Elliott, make your damn kicks, bro. Come on, missing PATs. That PAT could have been a huge factor in that game. They're very lucky that it wasn't. Sack percentage, 8.7%. I don't love that either, man. 8.7% is too damn high. Too damn high. But you got to love the rushing attack for the Philadelphia Eagles. Total first downs, 16. 6 first downs. Passing, 8 first downs. Running the ball, and 2 first down penalties. Efficiency, this is where it gets really shitty. 2 for 11 on third down. It's 18%. It's completely unacceptable. It's really, really, really unacceptable. And in the red zone, 25% in the red zone? Guys, that's not going to be good enough to beat the Lions. It's not going to be good enough to beat the Vikings. Can the Philadelphia Eagles make the Super Bowl? Yes, they can. Because if they play this kind of defense and just get the offense serviceable, they will be in a good position. But a red zone percentage at 25%, sharing the time of possession with the team when you get 4 turnovers is completely unacceptable. Yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles won a playoff game, guys, but there's more to this story. There's more to the nuances of the game where they were not necessarily great. The defense played phenomenal, guys. 2 forced fumbles, 3 interceptions. Absolutely incredible, guys. Very impressive. 2 sacks in addition to that. Nakobe Dean is going to be missed. But if the Eagles want to move on to the championship round, they have to be more efficient on third down. They got to be more efficient in the red zone. They have to get A.J. Brown more than 1 damn reception in a game. He's one of the best wide receivers in the game. Top 5 guy. Devontae Smith, a top 10 guy. You got to get them more involved. Both of these guys combined catching 5 passes is completely unacceptable, right? Kellen Moore, bro, you need a... I don't know what the hell's going on with you, man. You got all these weapons, dude. Be better. Kellen Moore, just be better. Nick Sirianni, you got to get on Kellen Moore's ass. I don't care if you got to script up the first 30 damn plays. Get A.J. Brown involved in the game plan next week. It's at home no matter who you play, the Rams or the Vikings. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the Philadelphia Eagles can make a run and make it to the Super Bowl, or are they going to fall a little bit short with this lackluster offense that we've been seeing, the last month of the season, not being able to get A.J. Brown and company the ball? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And go Birds! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you're interested in getting early access to my content, you just want to support me and the channel, or you want to get my bets every single Friday, make sure you check out my memberships. I have a 99-cent tier just to support the channel, and for $4.99 a month, you get early access to all my videos, a bunch of exclusive member content like my bets each and every Friday. Make sure you take the time, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.